Bob, because I love you, your family. Oh. Well, you brought it up on Twitter. You brought Eric Trump up on Twitter.
Oh, God.
So now I'm going to have to play Eric Trump. Okay, which one? Do we want to do the bike one?
Let's
or
do 14.
Oh, no, let's do 16. Sorry.
16, okay.
Yeah, this is what.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is what Bob was
the head
talking
of the
about.
Taliban respects? Strength, toughness. You know what the head of North Korea, respects? Toughness. What do you think Vladimir Putin, who ran the KGB, respects? A guy on a beach cruiser, on a Saturday in Delaware? That's not what he respects. He respected a president who stood in front of the greatest warplanes ever created, which he was ordering by the hundreds. He respects a guy who's sending Javelin missiles to the Ukraine by the thousands. He respects a guy who has strength and energy. And again, we're not seeing that from this administration. I mean,
do we have Lindsey Graham saying strength? Because Bob plays it all the time. I don't think I have that yet. Strength.
Oh, I should have said it to you. Yeah,
strength. Okay.
Yeah.
Bob, first of all,
Yes.
I'm Eric. And second of all, did he say Trump sent javelins to Ukraine? Okay.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Right.
And you know what? Yeah. Here's what happened. Here's when he sent the javelins.
Right.
After he got caught.
And also, you and I are big bicyclists, so he came after Joe Biden for riding a bike. And now, now you've got our attention.
Yes, yes.
You tweeted back at Eric Trump saying that Trump was Putin's impotent lackey. Besides, if this is all about respecting strength, then how do you explain what Putin's doing to Zelensky, Eric? Is Zelensky not projecting strength? Good Lord, keep these dinguses far away from serious matters. All right, he can't find it. But yes, you tweeted the same thing. Oh my God. I mean, this revisionist history that was only a few months ago is infuriating.
Yeah. And this artificial packaging around Donald Trump as if he was some sort of 9 foot tall, roided out monster who was doing nothing but crushing Vladimir Putin's head for 4 years. It's not the case. It's not. No, that's not at all what happened. He was nothing but a lackey. He was nothing but a turnkey for everything that Vladimir Putin wanted. Donald Trump gave him. Vladimir Putin engaged in an unprecedented cyber attack on the United States, altering the course of history, changing our presidential election. And Donald Trump did nothing, withheld, actually slow-walked the sanctions that had been imposed by Congress.
Yeah.
In the case of the Javelin missiles, as we were saying a second ago, he only released those Javelins to Ukraine after he got caught with the transcript
he got found
of the
out.
phone call.
Right, because they blew the whistle and it was about to, Congress funding was about to run out. I mean, it just, okay. You said if Trump had still been in office, we'd be well into World War III at this point, or there'd be almost no response from Trump, including few, if any, sanctions on top of having withdrawn from NATO, which is exactly what John Bolton said. Putin was waiting for Trump's second term to pull out of NATO entirely. When that didn't happen, he's like, all right, might as well. I mean, okay. Yes. Yeah,
well, that's what Donald Trump was put into position to do. Donald Trump was put into position to help Vladimir Putin's long-term goals. And so for 4 years, Donald Trump softened up the West, disrupted the West, undermined NATO, did all of these things in preparation for what was going to be a second-term invasion of Ukraine. That's exactly what this was all set up to do. When he lost his re-election campaign, Vladimir Putin was already too far down the road in order to, put the brakes on it. This was a long-term plan that he had been working on, spent considerable amount of money. I was actually kind of shocked that he went that extra mile and actually invaded Ukraine. I thought for the longest time that Putin's goal was to use the cheapest method possible to get the biggest result, which is to tear apart Western alliances using social media. And apparently that wasn't enough for him. That was just the prelude to the actual,
and they're warning,
invasion.
The White House is warning of cyber attacks again, particularly on energy companies here. And again, Bob, it's because we didn't stand together as one country when they cyber attacked us the first time because it benefited one candidate and one party. So they all want to pretend it didn't happen. They just did fake news. Didn't happen, even though you're right. The Republican-controlled Senate Intelligence Committee said it did. Vladimir Putin installed Donald Trump. It was anyway. Okay.
Well, notice that Donald Trump or Eric Trump, none of them are talking about the actual things that Donald Trump did that were tough on Putin.
Right,
They're not naming anything because they can't name anything.
Right.
They say sanctions, but history shows otherwise. You could just very easily go back and look at the internet and find out that the sanctions that were passed by Congress were slow-walked blocked by Trump. If they were implemented at all, it was over his objection.
Let me explain. Well, you saw what happened. I joined an all-black bike gang this weekend, which the Major Taylor, do you know Major Taylor? You probably do because you're a bike nerd. Major Taylor was the first African-American world cycling champion in the 1800s. And so, oh my God, it's the best bike club in the world. My friend Dwayne invited me, and then I dumped him immediately for my super hot new bike boyfriend, Adrian, all in an effort to lure you out here. But there was one other white lady, and she was Russian, and she bullied me, which is why I need you to come out and protect me. Dwayne was like, that was some white-on-white crime right there. She said I had the wrong helmet. She said I shouldn't wear a camelback. She didn't like, but she said, you shouldn't wear earrings. She made fun of me for bringing a meal.
And she touched you.
Yes, she flipped my helmet up. I need you to come and.
Well,
Dwayne said, if you keep hanging out with us every week, you're going to become a Kardashian soon.
What is she, another bike rider? And
yeah, she's the only other white person there, and she bullied me. She's Russian, and she bullied me. She said I had the wrong kind of helmet, and I shouldn't wear earrings, and that I shouldn't have a camelback, that real cyclists don't bring a. I was okay. I need you, Bob.
Yeah. In Russia, you don't wear a helmet. The helmet wears you.
Yes.
What is that? I don't understand why she was tormenting your helmet. That seems insane. That's why do you have air in your tires?
She's not down with Putin's Russia, or she wouldn't be here. She was funny. She was funny. Still. Dwayne did say it was interesting, and I said that was some drive-by white-on-white crime there.
Yeah. The Russian bike riders ride their bikes on the 405 during rush hour.
Yes.